All right, Dennis, this is a fun one for me. Alongside is John Lynch, and as soon as you were hired, I said to myself, "Man, it's time for me to go." I remember when this guy was a player at Stanford,
Yes.
back when Bill Walsh was converting you from quarterback to Hall of Fame caliber defensive back. What a ride, huh?
Yeah, it sure has been. And, that's dawned upon me a number of times this week coming back up to this area. Remembering those days at Stanford, not only for Bill Walsh, but for Denny Green prior and to that, and just wonderful memories. So it's great to be here, and I don't think anyone thought it would be under these circumstances, but here we are.
Well, you've been given the keys to a really expensive car, and now it's what you do with it. You know, the maintenance, the upkeep, and everything like that. And you have so much ahead of you in a short amount of time, a couple of months to get this thing up and going.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're right, and I think we've been given the keys to a very expensive car. I mean, there's a lot of people working together to do this. Kyle and I, along with Jed, are at the lead, and we're really excited and eager to really get going with that process. It's already begun. Believe me, there's not enough hours in the day. There's so much that needs to be done, and we're cranking, and we're working tirelessly. But there's a good process to it. We're going to work relentlessly hard to do that, to cover all our bases. But we're also going to work real smart, and I'm having a blast.
No doubt about the fact that you're going to roll up your sleeves and really work hard. But I think for the 49er Empire, they're like, well, Vern, ask, does he know about the draft? Does he know how it works? How does the war room work? I mean, how does the big draft work? I mean, all that stuff is just going to be thrown at you. And I say, look, relax. He's not going to be in there by himself buying the groceries. He's going to have some help, right?
That's right. And I think all those things are very fair questions, and believe me, I went through those scenarios myself, but what I got enough advice from good people who've been there, you'll figure those things out. And I talked about surrounding myself with good people. There's a lot of good people that I have surrounded myself with. But I think the other things can be overcome, and I'm really excited. I'm really eager, and like I said, having a ton of fun attacking this thing already.
Who approached who, John? And when in taking the job, was it the challenge
Yeah.
that was just dangling out there?
Yeah, it's been well chronicled. I've talked a lot about the conversations. I did Kyle's, I guess his divisional playoff game. I broadcast it. They beat the Seattle Seahawks. After they beat the Packers, I gave him a call, and we started in a conversation. What came out of that conversation was, hey, let's maybe explore this. He called back about a half hour later and said, I can't stop thinking about this. Would you really consider doing it? And I said, well, I've always said in the right situation, let's pursue this and let's see if it's that. And next thing you know, I was on the phone with Jed, and things kept progressing. So ultimately it worked out, and it is a huge challenge, but I like challenges. I really do. I've liked challenges my whole life, and this is a big one, but I think it's doable. I know it's doable, and just like Kyle said, it's about doing it right. Timetables aren't really important. The process is, and I think when we do that and have the process right, the wins will come.
All right, a few more with John Lynch before we let him go. As far as getting to work and making it happen now. What does when you put the microphone off and down on the ground, loosen the tie and get out of here? I mean, what do you do first?
I'm going to put my jeans on. I'm going to put my San Francisco 49er gear on and get right back in the draft room. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're attacking. When I left, we're halfway through the tight ends, and we're going through. And I think, and then at nighttime, Kyle and I are going to sit down and study our team, because that's what's really important, that we study what we have so we know what we need to go get. And it's in motion. It's moving, and it's moving fast. And like I said, I'm really thoroughly enjoying that.
When somebody sees a John Lynch team, a Kyle Shanahan team, what do you want them to see? What message is just going to go right through the screen if they're watching at home?
We're going to play hard with great effort, like effort that will make the faithful really proud. We're going to play physical. I believe in physical football. Kyle believes in physical football.
Physical like number 47 did?
Yes, sir. That's the plan. But we're going to have great teammates that care about each other and care about this organization, and it's also going to be very important the character of the men that we're bringing in, who you know, it's a great platform that we're given in this league. It's a privilege to play in this league, and part of that is the responsibility you have to make your community better. That's going to be very important to us as well.
All right, but we'll get out of here with this one. I mean, you're just kind of getting your feet wet and moving forward. Give me something you didn't know that you know now about this job.
I guess sleep doesn't go hand in hand with it. There hasn't been a whole lot of that, and I expected that, but it's just because there's so much, because my family's not here right now. They're down finishing the school year, and so I just kind of find this consuming and exciting, and so I never want to stop. And so, you know, but that's important to keep your stamina as well. So that will settle down, but there's a lot of work to be done, and I'll do whatever it takes to do it.
Well, now you know why Belichick at the parade just goes, no days off, no days off. You're going to be limited, man.
That's right. That's right.